Joshua chapter 15. This is the portion allotted to the tribe of Judah according to their clans. The southern border of their territory extended to the southern tip of Edom, encompassing the wilderness of Zin. Their southern border started from the shores of the Dead Sea, at the bay facing southward. It then proceeded southwards to the ascent of Akrabim, passed along to Zin, ascended to Kadesh-barnea, continued to Hezron, ascended to Adar, and turned toward Karka. From there it reached Asmon, then flowed to the Brook of Egypt, and finally ended at the Mediterranean Sea. This is the southern border. The eastern border was the Dead Sea, extending to the end of the Jordan River. The northern border began from the Bay of the Sea, at the northernmost point of the Jordan River. The border went up to Beth-hoglah and passed along the northern slope of Beth-arabah. It then went up to the Stone of Bohan son of Reuben. The border proceeded to Debir from the Valley of Acre, turned northward toward Gilgal, which faces the ascent of Adumim south of the ravine. It continued along to the waters of En-shemesh and terminated at En-rogel. The border then went up the Valley of Hinnom along the southern slope of the Jebusite city, that is, Jerusalem. It ascended to the top of the hill that faces the Valley of Hinnom on the west, at the northern end of the Valley of Rephaim. From the hilltop, the border curved to the spring of the Waters of Nephtoah, and proceeded to the cities of Mount Ephron. The border circled to Baalah, that is, Kiriath-jearim. From Baalah the border turned westward to Mount Seir, continued along to the slope of Mount Jearim, that is, Chesalon, on the northern side, descended to Beth-shemesh, and proceeded to Timnah. The border reached the northern slope of Ekron, then curved to Shikkerin, continuing to Mount Baalah and proceeded to Jabneel. The border terminated at the sea. The western border was the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea. This is the border around the tribe of Judah according to their clans. To Caleb son of Jephunneh, Joshua gave a portion among the descendants of Judah, as the Lord had commanded. Hebron belonged to Caleb, the father of Anak. Caleb expelled the 3 sons of Anak from there, Sheshai, Ahiman, and Talmai, descendants of Anak. From there he marched against the inhabitants of Debir, formerly known as Kiriath-sepher. Caleb said, "I will give my daughter Achsah in marriage to the one who attacks Kiriath-sepher and captures it." Othniel son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it, so Caleb gave his daughter Achsah to him in marriage. When she came to Othniel, she persuaded him to ask her father for a field. As she dismounted from her donkey, Caleb asked, "What can I do for you?" She replied, "Give me a blessing. Since you have given me land in the Negev, give me the springs of water as well." So he gave her both the upper and lower springs. This was the inheritance of the tribe of Judah according to its clans. The cities at the extremity of the tribe of Judah's territory, bordering Edom to the south, were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kena, Dimonah, Adadah, Kadesh, Hazor, Ithnin, Ziph, Telem, Bealoth, Hazor-hadattah, Kerioth-hezron, that is, Hazor, Ammon, Shema, Melada, Hazar-gaddah, Heshmon, Beth-pelet, Hazar-shual, Beersheba, Biziathiah, Baalah, Mizim, Eltalad, Chesel, Hormah, Ziklag, Manmannah, Sansannah, Leboth, Shillim, Ain, and Rimmon, a total of 29 cities, along with their surrounding villages. In the foothills, Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashnah, Zanoah, En-gannim, Tappuah, and Am, Jarmuth, Adullam, Soko, Azekah, Sharaim, Adathaim, Gedera, Gederothaim, 14 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Zenon, Hadashah, Migdal-gad, Dilean, Mizpeh, Joktheel, Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon, Kaban, Lamam, Chitlish, Gederoth, Beth-dagon, Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Iftah, Ashnah, and Nezib, Keilah, Achzib, Mareshah, 9 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Ekron, along with its towns and villages. From Ekron to the sea, all the towns that were near Ashdod, along with their villages. Ashdod, along with its towns and villages. Gaza, along with its towns and villages, extending to the Brook of Egypt and the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea. And in the hill country, Shamir, Jadar, Soko, Dan-nah, Kiriath-sannah, that is, Debir, Anab, Eshtemo, Anim, Goshen, Holon, and Shiloh, 11 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Arab, Dilma, Eshan, Janim, Beth-tappuah, Aphekah, Humta, Kiriath-arba, that is, Hebron, and Zir, 9 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Maon, Carmel, Sif, Judah, Jezreel, Jokdeam, Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Halho, Beth-zur, Gedor, Merath, Beth-anath, and Eltekon, 6 cities, along with their surrounding villages. Kiriath-baal, that is, Kiriath-jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities, along with their surrounding villages. In the wilderness, Beth-arabah, Mid and Sekakah, Nibshan, the city of salt, and En-gedi, 6 cities, along with their surrounding villages. However, the Jebusites, who inhabited Jerusalem, the people of Judah could not drive out, so the Jebusites continue to live among them in Jerusalem to this day.